Alright, so 10-5, opponent plays d4, I'm going to play d5. Alright, we got the Queen's Gambit. I'm going to play the Slav. Exchange Slav. I don't really know openings too much, so I'm just going to focus on opening principles. As you can see, I'm 1782, pretty low rating, and I want to get up to at least 2000 within the next year. So I think this will be an interesting series. Okay, I think now either knight here or pawn, just to prevent anything from happening on this file. Let's do here first. See what happens. So at this level, obviously, I'm still out of theory. I wasn't even in theory to begin with. So, yeah. The opponent's thinking, I'm not entirely sure what they're thinking about. He goes bishop there. Okay. I think I should trade off the bishop, go bishop d6, because he doesn't have a knight here. Usually, I think what happens is when I try to trade it off, the knight just hops in here and it's quite annoying. So while I have the chance, I'm going to trade off his good bishop for my non-active bishop and develop at the same time. And I think that's a pretty good idea. And then I can probably castle next move, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so he takes. We're going to take back with the queen. I feel like this is going to be a very simple game. Maybe a draw. I suppose the exchange Slav is pretty boring, but we'll see. If you want to follow my journey, I have my username here if you want to follow me on Lichess. Alright, he plays f4. Now that's weakening this for sure. Strengthening this for sure, but also weakening this square for sure. So maybe he wants to pawn storm me. Maybe he wants to jump in with the knight here. But for now, I think I'm going to leave my options open. And I'm going to do knight f6. Just to develop a little bit more. I'm going to see what side he castles and if he moves these pawns or not. And maybe he'll start something here. But we'll see. Maybe I can target this in the future or get my knight or something in here. Queen here is interesting, attacking this pawn, but it doesn't really do anything, I don't think. I'm totally expecting just knight development move with the knight and hopping in here or something like that. Alright, knight f3. It's in these positions I get a little bit stuck. I'm not entirely sure what to do. Should I castle? Should I play b5? I don't really want to castle unless he castles. But I think a good move may be b5 because, you know, that's a hole in my position. So b5, a5. That's really annoying actually. No, I suppose then I can go b4. Maybe he wants to push d5. Take. I'm not entirely sure what he wants to do. I think this is the move. Let's play this move. And obviously at this level I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. But the point of this series is to learn from them. Alright, okay, he castles. I could push b5. Okay, but then access to here. This is weak. Can I target it? Maybe. But that's useless. It's doesn't really do much. He can just defend it. So I suppose I should probably castle. Fairly boring position. I'm not entirely sure what to do. Positions like these, how to progress. My guess is maybe get the bishop out to one of these squares, get one of the rooks here, try, you know, do the... Okay, so he hops in on e5. If I take, that's a fork. My first instinct is to go here. Now, can he take, check? I don't think that works. Does that work? Let's say I go here, take, queen takes, I go back, then rook tries to lift here. I think I have time to get out, you know, but I don't think that works, so... Yeah, I'm gonna push my rook, sorry, my knight back to d7, and then maybe play f6. And then try break on e5 with my pawns, and maybe open up some things, so... Am I blundering anything? No. At this level, I'm afraid to blunder every move. But if he doesn't do anything, I would like to take this. He'd probably take with this pawn. I move the queen back. Try play f6. And what I'm noticing is he has a really good bishop here. I have a really bad bishop here, so somehow if I could trade them off or something like that. Knight b4. Knight b4, but he has to go back here. Knight b4. No. Okay. Okay. He gets to open file. Okay. So I'm gonna take with the c6 knight. And eventually I'm gonna put my bishop on b7. Play f6, try open up on e5, and this bishop might become a monster in the future. So, or maybe I could play f6 now. No, I don't think so. I think I need this knight off this file for now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now what pawn will he take back with? That pawn. Move the queen back. Play f6. Bishop b7. I'm wondering if he has d5 here now, actually. Because if I take, it's attacking the rook here. So it would be quite smart of him to get rid of that doubled pawn. You know, maybe actually I could play, instead of f6, I could play f5. And if he en passant's okay, we go with this plan. Okay. But if he doesn't en passant, then he's blocked out. This bishop has become pretty bad. I can focus on the queen side, maybe. Here, take. Well, look, if he doesn't take, I block out his bishop. I mean, that's pretty good. So let's do that. And takes, I'll take back with, you know, probably the rook, because I'd like to trade his rook off and then take with a knight. My knight will be well placed. Put my bishop on b7, get my a rook on the f file, and I think that would be pretty good. Although, yeah, I mean, was that the right decision? I'm not so sure. But he does have a powerful bishop, so I feel like there is something to that. Okay. This is interesting. Queen here, maybe. Let's see. You know, maybe I can just play g6. g6 weakens the dark squares, but he doesn't have a dark squared bishop to kind of take advantage of that. Although his knight could... It's a very good outpost for the knight that he's going to have, I think. And now I'm slightly regretting my decisions. What if I just go all out and just play g5? If I play g5, this is protected. Although, what happens if he plays here? Maybe then I can go f4. Takes, rook takes. No, but then this file opens up. Okay. So I'm still putting g4, g3, maybe queen. Oops, sorry. Maybe queen, g5, but it's a bit sloppy. He goes here. What do I do? Kind of thing. Or I see another good move. I think. Flexible move. Rook f7. In the future, I can double up. Rook f7. Queen goes here. Possibly. Knight f7. Protecting this. And then, I don't know. Maybe there's some flexibility. Although I don't like his queen getting in on this square, so I have to... Obviously, I can't push f4. I gotta get rid of this. I really, really, really don't like his bishop. g4, I don't like... Sorry, g5, I really don't like g4. Because he can just... I feel like crash through. Although, it would open up my bishop myself. White resigned. Did I miss something? Let's have a look at the analysis. Okay, let's request computer analysis. No, it's totally equal. Well, he's +1. And he just resigned. d4. Okay. Yeah, I was saying b5 here. He hops in. It did not like this move. That was a mistake. Why? Queen here. I probably would have played here. And he has a sacrifice? Oh. Right. Okay. See, this is kind of deep. I did not see that at all. Okay. I go back. I went f5. That's an inaccuracy. Better would have been f6. Okay. And then here, like b6? Ah, rook f7. Why? Let's say he goes here. Knight f8. I'm so glad I found that plan. This is quite interesting. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Weird first game, for sure. Maybe he had to go somewhere. But overall, I think did pretty good. I had 2 mistakes and 1 inaccuracy. First mistake was this one. And the second mistake was taking it, because it wanted me to go here and let him take. Yeah. Okay, well, weird first game, but first win of the day.